Proliferation of watch content on YouTube, blogs like Hodinkee, A Blog to Watch, 1916 Company. It's harder than ever, I feel like, to find like an affordable watch that looks cool, is a little bit maybe under the radar, and just like checks all the boxes. So today's video, I'm gonna go through my top 3 favorite watches at the moment that look expensive, if you wanna say that, but are affordable and will last you a long time. So let's get into it. So the first watch I have here is the Bulgari Diagonal. Specifically the Scuba variant, I think is a super cool watch, especially if you can get it on the metal bracelet. So this is a Bulgari watch from, a bunch of years ago. It's not a recent release or anything like that, but the things that it's got going for it are, for me, the design, the water resistance, as well as the name. It's hard to get a Bulgari watch now for less than, a few $1,000s. But if you go back in time a little bit, these Bulgari Diagonals, again, particularly the Scuba variant, I think are a really great bang for your buck. There are some that come with chronograph functions, some with GMT, and I think that this is an overlooked area of the market that at some point is gonna go back up in price. So again, if you want a cool dive watch that's, no one really has, look for the Bulgari Diagonal, and I don't think you're gonna regret that decision. The second watch that I like to talk about is the Timex M79 Automatic. So if you want a watch that looks like a Rolex, it's got EX at the end, so you got that in common, but is again affordable. A couple $100 for this one, so less than the Bulgari. Has a rotating bezel, is a really great bang for your buck. You can bang it around. You don't have to worry about it. It's a Timex. It can you can take it and keep on ticking. This is a great pick for a watch that again has the look of something a lot more expensive, but is able to bring you that value that you're looking for. And the third category, or kind of like family of watches that I think are, look more expensive and give you a good bang for your buck, is essentially anything from Universal Genève. So I've got a bunch. I've got a few. I wish I had a bunch. I've got a few Polerouters. I have a Polerouter gold dial. I have 2 Polerouter electrics, which are a super kind of rare and random watch in the Polerouter catalog. And as well as a chronograph from Universal Genève. And you can get these watches for a Polerouter, $1,000, around that mark. You can find a nice Polerouter. In terms of the chronographs, you can get one for like $2,000, $3,000, $4,000. Again, some of these are solid gold, some of them are gold capped. They have a really interesting back catalog, and you can really go crazy with the research. I have a Universal Genève that has an opal dial and diamond bezel, which I got for just a steal. To me, anything stone dial is super cool in the UG catalog. Again, with Breitling coming back and buying Universal Genève, they're gonna position Universal Genève, as far as I know, above the Breitling brand. So if you wanna go in now and try to snag up some of these watches where in 5 years from now, people are gonna be looking back and try to find these values in UG that probably won't be there anymore, I think now's the perfect time to go find those pieces. So yeah, Universal Genève, essentially anything in that family. If you've not really explored the UG back catalog, I think you should really do that. Is so much going on there that I think is super interesting. And again, you can get something with an opal dial, with a stone dial. I believe they have malachite, they have lapis dials. Again, super cool chronographs. I particularly want a tri-compact. So that's a grail piece of mine. Those are still a little out of my budget, but if you have $7,000, $8,000, $9,000 that you want to spend on a piece that's not a Submariner, and that's something that's again rare and unique, again, that there's a lot worse places you can spend your money, in my opinion, than on a Universal Genève, tri-compacts or something like that. Again, I think that they're going to come into the market a lot higher than the Universal Genève vintage pieces are now, and that's a great piece if you want to find some really good value and bang for your buck. So those are my top 3 picks: Bulgari Diagonal Scuba, Timex M79 Automatic, and essentially anything in the UG catalog. If you hunt and pack around a little bit, you can find some great values. Hopefully you found this useful. Subscribe below. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I'm at 400 and something, so I'd appreciate it. I'm gonna come out with videos every Monday is the plan. So sign up down below. Leave me some comments, any videos you wanna get. Interested in topics that you want me to talk about, happy to do it. Give me a subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later.